What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Alright, we are going to continue covering it, but we're going to do something a little bit different, since a lot of the information I wanted to cover has already been covered by other people. I want to do something a little bit different with this bit of information. And that's going to be on the 4 sub-legendaries in the game. Now, of course, this is going to be spoilery, alright? So if you don't want to get spoiled to anything in the game at all, I'm just going to let you know this video might not be for you. I'm going to talk about leaked Pokemon. I'm going to talk about their stats, their abilities. I'll talk about all of that in this game, and also how they could connect to the story. Now, I don't know any story leaks at all. I haven't touched anything. I've seen like where I could get the story stuff, but I'm not gonna read it. Alright, I'll do any other spoilers but story. But I do have a theory about the story though. Of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me, as well as follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet. I will shout you out at the end of the episode, as well as follow me at my second channel, The Loot Box Hero, for all of your non-Nintendo, non-anime video related needs, as well as drop a comment down below to help the channel grow. Let's talk about these 4 Legends of Ruin. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the legendary quartet of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Of course, you know, now legendary quartet is kind of like in other generations, like the legendary dogs from generation 2, the legendary birds from generation 1, the genies from generation 5. They're going to be similar to them, but also kind of different. Now, I remember back when the Cassiopeia video came out, right? When we did the Cassiopeia Team Star thing, I was also doing research on another constellation-based Pokemon theory, and that was on the 4 Guardian Beasts, or the 4 Guardians. Because 2 of these things are actually related to Cassiopeia. So I was like, well, you know, we're going to get 4 sub-legends. Maybe they're all connected. Then I thought it was too obscure, and I threw the video out. I never did the video. I was like, nah, that sounds too obscure. Sure enough, when these daggone Pokemon leak, turns out they all got Chinese names, and they all dark type, and they all seem kind of evil. So we're going to talk about Ting Lu, Chien Pao, Wo Chin. Oh god, it sounds racist. I am sorry to the 2 Chinese people that probably watch my channel. Chinese is not my thing. I can pronounce some Japanese words, but Chinese is a little different. And then Shi Yu. So basically, these are the 4 legendary. Now, of course, their stats are up here, and their stats look pretty good. They all have base 570, which is pretty good for legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the best one out of these, in my opinion, probably is, from a stat perspective, is probably Chien Po, which is the lion with the knife sword teeth. Like, these designs are kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie, like, these are some of the goofiest designs. But I got a whole video coming up about just some of the terrible designs in this game. But yeah, these look kind of goofy. Like the cat, the googly eye fish, the daggone, that's supposed to be a deer. Okay, that does not look like a deer. Alright, the antlers are supposed to be like this broken bowl. Does not look like a deer, sir. Even though, why does that bowl got like red spots on it? What was in that bowl? Somebody got sacrificed, okay? The coolest looking one, though, is the snail. I'll admit, the snail is probably the coolest looking one. Wo Chin is probably the coolest looking one. I kind of dig him. His back is kind of like the Tower of Babel. I'm like, that is freaking cool. Alright, that looks like it should be on like an album cover or something. But yeah, so I believe these things are connected to the 4 symbols, or the 4 guardians in Chinese mythology, and also connected to the constellation Cassiopeia. These are the vermilion bird, the white tiger, the black tortoise, and the azure dragon. All right, so basically north, south, east, and west. And so this also answers another question: what's up with the daggone lighthouses? Because there are 4 lighthouses. They're all in different colors. You know what I'm saying? And they all represent north, south, east, and west. More than likely, they're all connected to these 4 legends. And it's probably going to be something in the DLC. Because there's also a 5th creature that goes along with them, known as the yellow dragon. Alright, so whereas, you know, these creatures, the other 4 represent north, south, east, and west. The yellow dragon represents the center and protects the center of China. Now, of course, what is in the center of Paldea? A crater, okay? Alright, and of course, in the leaks, we actually got a clue what could be in the center of that there crater. And that is this dude right here. Alright, hopefully I don't get copyright struck for this, because I already got 1 strike, but I don't think it was from Nintendo, though. I think it was from some crappy music company, but you know, never can know. But there's supposedly this egg creature at the center or the bottom of the abyss that's in the center of Paldea, and I think this thing is probably connected to it. This is probably the 3rd legend in the game. It's probably going to be the central component of the DLC, and possibly related to these 4. Why? Because all of them seem to be evil, okay? They all seem to be pretty evil. Like, all of their abilities are involving ruin of some kind. Like, you know, like Ting Lu is the vessel of ruin, and you see he's got this bowl on his head with the blood spots on it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't care what you say, those look like blood spots to me. All right, what other red spots are going to be on a weird ornamental bowl? Like the vessel of ruin? Yeah, somebody died involved in that bowl. Then you got Chin Po, which is the sword of ruin, which is probably why he's got the dagger teeth. You know, Wo Chin is the tablets of ruin, so those are the tablets on his back. And then Shi Yu is the beads of ruin. Yeah, they're all definitely evil. They're all dark types. They're all connected to the lighthouses. All of this is probably going to be connected to DLC in some way. I mean, another connection, possibly to the DLC, is, of course, we know Virizion and Suicune are going to be part of the DLC as far as paradoxes go, and they are part of their own individual legendary teams. You know, Suicune being one of the legendary dogs, and Virizion being one of the Swords of Justice. So, yeah, I think all these guys are connected. Alright, I think these guys are going to play a core role in the DLC. Now, more than likely it's going to be evil. I mean, even though they're connected I'm connecting them to the 4 Guardian monsters. They also could be connected to the freaking Horsemen of the Apocalypse. That could also be something, because we have no idea what the egg creature is in the center of Paldea. We have no idea what role it has to play in the story. More than likely, it's the 3rd legendary. More than likely, it's going to be something similar to Enamorus, which means it's probably going to be evil. Boy, this story is going to be interesting. Alright, so, I know this was kind of a weird video. This is a little different one. But I wanted to cover the leaks, but I wanted to do it a little bit different than everybody else was doing it. I will go back to my regular leak coverage tomorrow when I cover all of the Paradox Pokemon. But yeah, so that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff for you that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Drop a comment down below to help the channel grow. And as always, people, keep it real.